Large crowd gathers near Downing Street calling for government accountability. Peaceful protest draws national spotlight. In a major political development today, thousands of citizens gathered near Downing Street in central London to voice their discontent with recent government actions and demand greater transparency and accountability from Prime Minister Keir Starmer's administration. The peaceful demonstration, organized through a coalition of civil society groups and grassroots campaigners, brought together individuals from across the political spectrum in a striking display of democratic engagement. The event began in the early afternoon, as large crowds assembled in Whitehall before marching peacefully toward the gates of Downing Street. Organizers described the protest as a call to action for honest governance, fiscal responsibility, and stronger representation of the public's voice in national policymaking. Banners reading, "Restore Integrity," "The People Deserve Answers," and "Power to the Public" were prominently displayed, accompanied by speeches from activists, community leaders, and former political candidates. Though many demonstrators expressed deep frustration with the current government, the tone remained nonviolent and civil throughout the day. "We're not here to cause chaos," said Karen Wilkins, a retired teacher from Essex who traveled to London for the protest. "We're here because we believe in democracy, and that means holding our leaders to account when promises are broken." The demonstration comes in the wake of several weeks of political tension following controversial decisions made by Starmer's government regarding budget cuts, housing initiatives, and public sector reforms. Critics argue that the Prime Minister has not sufficiently addressed concerns from key sectors such as education, healthcare, and local councils. Additionally, recent headlines involving delays in promised legislative reforms and internal party disagreements have led to mounting public dissatisfaction. The protest was largely driven by these frustrations, with many citizens saying they feel disconnected from the decisions being made in Westminster. "There's a growing feeling that this government is out of touch," said Amal Patel, a university student from Birmingham. "We're here to remind them that people are paying attention." Metropolitan Police were present throughout the protest to ensure public safety and maintain order. Officers reported that the demonstration remained peaceful and cooperative, with no significant incidents or disruptions to the surrounding area. "We thank the public for their peaceful conduct and cooperation," a spokesperson for the Metropolitan Police said in a brief statement. "We continue to support the public's right to peaceful assembly and freedom of expression." Nearby businesses remained open, and public transportation services experienced only minor delays due to road closures and crowd management. Local authorities praised the organizers for their coordination and efforts to minimize disruption. While Prime Minister Keir Starmer did not make a public appearance during the protest, his office released a short statement acknowledging the demonstration. "The government respects the right of citizens to peacefully protest. We are committed to listening to the concerns of the public and working to ensure our policies reflect the needs and hopes of all communities." Opposition leaders responded more directly. A spokesperson for the Liberal Democrats remarked, "This level of public engagement should be a wake-up call to the government. People want transparency, not just promises." Meanwhile, the Green Party issued a statement saying, "This is proof that when citizens feel unheard, they take to the streets, and rightly so. Our democracy must be participatory, not passive." The protest reflects a growing trend of civic mobilization across the UK. Over the past year, various groups including trade unions, youth movements, and environmental organizations have organized demonstrations pushing for political reform and increased government accountability. Experts suggest that such movements are fueled by a combination of economic pressures, digital activism, and increased awareness of policymaking through social media. "This is no longer about left or right," said Dr. Marcus Renner, a political analyst at King's College London. "It's about citizens wanting to reclaim their role in the democratic process." Within hours, videos and images from the event began trending across social media platforms, with hashtags like #AccountabilityNow and #VoiceOfThePeople gaining traction. Coverage from major outlets such as the BBC, Sky News, and The Guardian provided live updates and expert commentary throughout the day. While public opinion remains divided, most agree that the scale and tone of the protest mark a significant moment in UK civic discourse. Whether the government will respond with policy changes or increased outreach remains to be seen, but the message from today's crowd was clear. The public wants to be heard, and not just during election cycles. As political analysts review the implications of today's demonstration, one thing is certain: the energy behind this movement is real, and it's not going away. Protesters are calling for ongoing conversations, town halls, and meaningful dialogue between citizens and those in power. For now, All eyes are on Downing Street to see how the government responds. What are your thoughts on today's protest? Do you believe peaceful demonstrations can drive political change in the UK? We'd love to hear your views in the comments respectfully and constructively. If you found this coverage informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more political analysis, public opinion, and updates from around the UK. Stay informed. Stay engaged.